I mean, they have special bulletins about me. That's what I think.
Okay, forget about the technology box on the symmetrical X that it's invisible. Watch the gap between the big guy and the tree. Like by his neck almost, or his shoulder. Watch, it's closing. He actually moves. I think he wasn't expecting me to look right up, and then he realized that he couldn't move much more because I already looked. But let's just see. Yeah, I think I'm almost sure there's a gap closure because I'm not moving. Like the camera's moving just because I'm zoomed, but I'm not moving. Yeah, he closes completely, and then I zoom back in. Hey, if you like timestamps, before I slow it down, or before I zoom, really look up there. You can see him move. Okay, so this is legit. They actually had me. I think I say it after this. Notice their tech. You'll see the box there. It's hanging and actually swinging in the wind a little bit. The thing has a handle on it. White Tech X's as well. You'll see the round head. Look at the little one there. You can see his eye. You can see the round if you back up a little bit, like right there. You'll see his head. You can even see his pupil if you look close enough. There's a big one above him. It's looking like a stump, but the discoloration, like as soon as I walked away, I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to look at that in the video. It was them right there. Look at their Tech X. So I kind of zoom on it right here. The white, we see it every single video. You cannot remember that X is not visible to your eyes. Now keep in mind, I'm in an area where I have filmed unbelievable things. I mean, I have lost count of what is on video in this area. So if you're new, just keep in mind that I'm in a very special place, very experienced at what I'm doing. And I have an incredible relationship here with these guys. In a sense, it's they don't really make much noise, but they're always right there with me. And this is all real. There's like an advanced knowledge of this earth that they hold that we would think would be impossible. But just think about how possible it is.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself. What the fondue is that? You gotta be kidding me, right? Seriously. For real? Like what the there's a face on that thing. You guys, I'm not freaking, I'm serious. They're too weird looking. They're marking these giant mounds. I'm gonna go back to it. Let's see anything there. Watch. This is just bizarre. Oh my God, I see two little white eyeballs in the middle of that. Is there a black being in the middle of that? What's up, buddy? How are you? I see you in the rock. Who do you think you're dealing with here? An amateur? Yeah? Well, you were right. Yeah, look, why is there a branch in front of them? Is that rock? I mean, what is that? I can't hold it very long. It's so hard to hold that. I see you! He's probably like, oh my God. What is going on? Is he holding a staff? Is it like a lookout station? I mean, what's going on? And what I've continued to do. What have I continued to do? Oh yeah, this is good, see? I had no idea, you guys. I did it with the...
So this is the first spot I ever found knowingly, the first time I've been back since I found it. I don't know how many years ago, 5 years ago. They're right there. Now this is not easy to see. I just want to show you some of the ones that aren't perfect. You know, it's They're right there. If you look to the right as well, not just the face, there's always more than one. You just got to study, pause it where it's good for you. You'll see their tech, you'll see the language, you'll see everything. Okay, there's so many here, it's unbelievable. A lot of times I just skip this, but you see the trident. All right, I don't think I saw it or I would have filmed it, and you can see the little one in there. I've seen this many times. First place I've ever been, right here.
The worst shaky cell phone. I think I took most of them down.
The fact that there's a trident shadow and another trident shadow to the right that you can't see is amazing.
And if you want to see it, I can put them back up. It's horrible video, but they're right there with me. This is a place of mine that I never have been in. I mean, I say, you know what I mean when I say it's mine, that I found that it's insane. They're everywhere. So I walked in here. I've been in here for half an hour without any camera or anything, right? Nothing happens. And I'm getting a little upset. I'm like, because I can see where they are. There's 2 feet of snow there. You go to their world. Okay, let's do this study for you. It's completely melted. It's been like that for quite a while. Okay, you can see their 2 leaners. I mean, and the exact 2 leaners, just last time I was out, I filmed them underneath whatever they were, the others. I didn't see any Bigfoot there. They were like white dudes, and there was like little ones. And watch this, okay? And I think right here, like just because the river's there, like I always just kind of by default thought then that means they're up there, but they're just everywhere. Like, you know what I mean? They come down here. There's the marker on the edge, right? Now I walked by this, didn't see it. I don't know how I didn't see it. I literally walked this close to it. I didn't notice it, didn't see it. Came back, didn't notice it, didn't see it. And I'm coming back and I got to these bushes I couldn't get through, so I turned around, then I saw it. It's almost like he blocked me the 2 times I went by. Watch this. It's new too, that's the crazy part. Like, see this dirt? There's dirt everywhere in here. It's all them. Right, watch this. This was an unplanned situation. I'm like, I just got to show you. Like anything that's worth documenting, I'm gonna film it. Boring or not. How could I be boring? Of course I could be. All right, so it's right there. That's why I didn't see it. Oh, I know why I didn't see it now. So it's here. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. Because I'm looking here, and right through there, you can see things just run and walk all over the place. And then I see their structures on the river. Before the river, X is everything, right? So that's why leaners, X. I'll show you. I'll confirm their world for you. And then I see this. See, there's something to the dirt, 100%. All these new piles of dirt. Here's a brand new pile of dirt. And look what it's next. Look how marked it is. So this is actually ants. Can you believe that? But this isn't. This is topsoil. So watch. Look what they did. I don't know how well it'll come out on the camera. You see the vents, the structures. Like it's a whole structure, but it's kind of ugly because it has all the branches. And then there's a pile of dirt in there. It's such a spot. I'm wondering if he was in there while I walked by. Or it's also that easy to miss. He probably wasn't. So something stepped there. It was not me. I have not been in that close. And then there's the dirt. It's like, I think from this year. It is brand new. Like it doesn't look like 2 feet, 3, 4 feet of snow was on top of that and then melted. That's what this dirt looks like. You'll see as I go. Like this was done last year. So anyway, that's all. Watch this really quick. Check this out. Isn't that what I say? I don't even know what I said. No idea. Trident X, right? Where's the X on the ground? There's one there. You can't see it because it's still under the snow. You can sort of tell, right? Look at the doubles inside. Like, look careful. I can't really see. I have the sun right in my eyes. Another spot. Whoa. Another spot of theirs right here. I said, I won't film, I won't do anything. They didn't say anything, so I really had the feelings though. There's a bend there. So up there, it's absolutely flawlessly perfect. I'll try to get you a couple shots. Down here, they keep it cool, you know what I mean? But yet, you guys know. And there's rocks at the base. And it's kind of ugly, you know, it's like not that attractive because you're just gonna walk, any person's just gonna walk right by it. X, right? I know, I was seeing shots of the world before. Where was I? So it's right there, but I'm just trying to get where the camera can see it. Maybe you can see them. I mean, I've already been here. I don't know what they would do. If they were there watching me and then I came back with the camera, I don't know if that matters or what's going on. You know, it's that kind of stuff you don't know. How do you know? You can see where I am. Look at this. Remember, it's nighttime, you know. It's... oh my god, nighttime is a whole different cup of tea. Spot of tea? Would you care for a spot of tea? Eileen likes tea. There you go. Right. There's just everywhere through here. Oh, there's a shot that'll convince you. It's a convincing enough ground structure. Blatant. Look how many there is. It's the snow that makes it look older. That place is 100% active, unbelievable. When you get out further and you look up there, you can see X's giant scale structures. And then there's some kind of place in here too. I can't figure it out. There's piles of dirt everywhere in there. I'm not going to take you in there. That's all. I just wanted to show you that bush. I realized when I came back with the camera's not going to, you guys aren't going to really be impressed by that, but I still am going to show because there's some people that are totally into the dirt. Hey, what happened to this pile of dirt? What the hell's going on here? Not ants, okay? This thing has been... you know, it's crazy in here. I'd love just to go up to those trees one day. Just see what's going on up there. They're so pretty for some reason because there's so few of them. They could be dead. I don't think all of them are dead. It's pretty. That's all. So I could take you through here, show you all kinds of stuff, but it's just kind of like a monotony. Oh, let me show you this. So here's one of the big structures. I don't think I can show most of it, but enough that you'll believe me. Look, you should always believe me no matter what. That's a face up there. Looked like it for a second, didn't it? Whenever you see a face under a giant structure, it's probably real. It's not supposed to fit into your common sense. Remember that. Doesn't that look like a face right there? Whenever I think it's not. Whenever I find or I see them sometimes that myself, like literally in my camera, it's hard to hold it like that. The zooms, it's really hard to hold it. See the ground? This is a major spot. They're actively using it, which is making me happy. I just haven't seen them over here yet. And I mean, like, even in the camera. Because most of my sightings now, like, recently have been, like, literally, I'm seeing him with my own eyes in the camera. You know what I mean? So I've learned how to do that. The camera sees them. Look. All you gotta do is look. Like, it's been in front of me the whole time. And it took me, like, 10 minutes to re-find it. It's right there. It's even got the third on it, or fourth. You know what I mean? That is blatant. Look how it goes all the way up. That's a great spot. I've been eyeing it up for a long time. Look at the black leaners up top. nighttime. Well, believe me, you know, they're here. They know. You know what I mean? There are always people out watching because, but I think when they just come out and run rampant, all the kids, like everybody's out at night. See, to you, that, you know, you're like, oh, why would they want to? No, it's like, and to them, they'd be like, why would they want to be in? Why would we want to be during the day? You know, you gotta think outside the box. Look at the tuning fork. Blatant. Perfect. It's perfect. The thing is perfect. All right, enough's enough. This was not too exciting, but very educational. You have learned a great deal. I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, this is what I love. Hold on, give me a second. I gotta get it. Watch. Oh wow. Look at the small, tiny black X. That's not what I'm talking about. I mean, they have special bulletins about me. That's what I think. Is that wood? Remember. Even if it looks like wood, don't take a second look is all I'm asking. Because they fool us that way. I've told you this. Watch this. This is so exciting to me. Look at this. Oh my God, it must have been a tiny little one probably. Look at that, you guys. To find a little, I call these almost like glyphs, but this is a structure. This is their language, okay? So it's a trident with a bend tucked underneath. It's not possible, guys. This is just laying on top of it. Okay? It's just literally laying there like that. Sorry, I don't know if you can see that. I can't see my screen at all. The sun's in it. Oh man, they're watching me. I got vibes, like big time. It's a crazy thing here. Oh, is that you? Hold on. Hold on a second. I didn't see it. I just see dark, like a potential zoom. Where is it? So, where is it? There's a rock right there. So, that just looks kind of funky from over here. I'm telling you, I'm not making this up. That they're engaged with me somehow. Like, there's no doubt about it. I haven't had this feeling in quite a while. I didn't even have this while I was with Callie. And they were right there, you guys. I'll start showing you some of the timestamps from that no man's land. See here? Everywhere you look on the ground, they did it. That's the X. There's a bend into the X that goes uphill. And then even that straight one next to it, they did it. That's a great place. We got it. So I can't even imagine. That goes into oblivion. You just kind of get right there. I don't know how many more times. You have to go back up again, but I'll bet you that landing is outstanding. It actually goes up for miles. And miles straight up before you're going to get. In fact, so high that you probably couldn't do it. But just to get over there and take a look. I mean, once you got by, this is almost straight up. But we could do it, just grabbing trees and pull ourselves up. And then, just to take a look up there. It's really good. Now watch, I'll show you this. And then enough's enough. Come on, you guys, please. I'm not expecting these guys. I'm doing this by accident and also because, I'm waiting. We're not ready yet here. That's why I went down below. What's this? So people told me, they're like, Mark, just do this video. We don't care. We want to see this. I'm like, okay. Maybe that's why 5 people are watching my videos right now. Look at right here. Field goal. I'll do it really quick. Piles. Look at the amount of sticks piled up there. Okay, boom. Wait. Trail. That's my footprint. It's all weird. Now watch. You see it? So look at the twisty bend, right? And then look at the path through it. This is right in the middle of, like, right in front of their world. Wow, look how much that must have pulled. When they pushed that down, it took all of the bark off. Look at that. Look at that star growth, you guys. They have stuff coming from over here. It comes down. I mean, that thing really bends. There's no way to bend a live aspen unless you do it with your hands. It doesn't, wind could never do that. I'm going to use the word, well, I'll just say dumb. You'd have to be really dumb to actually believe that, or to not be able to think through your logic or your common sense makes you simple. I mean, it's not an insult, it's just a fact. And once you figure that out, then you'll be like, oh my God, Mark, you were so right. So instead of being insulted, try being smart, okay? It's dumb people are very frustrating to us smart people. I'm kidding, by the way. Look at this, you guys. The count's off the ground. I'm going slow because they could easily be in here. Remember, a lot of what I'm showing you is small. They're little. You know by that little tiny bend back there? Look at this. Tell me they're not blocking that part of the river, which is the bottom of the main part of the structures, which tells me that's, the main spot. I say that, and then apparently they laugh at me. But as far as I'm concerned, that's the main spot. Ooh, this is too much. Look at this. It's not from the river, okay? The river never comes up. You can see it's actually really down, but it only comes up to, like, right about there, even when it's a huge melt. This has all been done. This is on this side of the trees. Look at that. It's a hut that people just don't notice, which is simple. You guys notice it. You guys are complicated. Right there, look at that. That's what I like about my subs. They understand my dry sense of humor. Where anyone new would be like, take it so seriously. Like, you know what we'll do? We're gonna start calling those people Karens. Karens and Kens, right? That's what you are, nothing more. You're one of those psychotic people in Walmart losing your mind. I watched some lady freak out on the nicest lady I've ever seen in my life walking her pig in a very professional harness and everything, and the pig was so nice, and he was just eating the grass, and this psychotic lady, maybe you guys have seen that, is freaking out on her, saying it's too big. She has a dog, and that's okay. And the pig is sweet, like, he's just a pig. How is that different from having a dog? He was just a big pig. Anyone else, anyone that hearing my voice, for the most part, would have been like, oh my God, you would have went right to the pig, especially the girls that watch me. I can promise you, 99.9% of every girl that watches me would have to go pet the pig. What is wrong with you if you wouldn't want to? That's something you have to ask yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. What the fondue is that? You gotta be kidding me, right? Seriously. For real? Like, what the there's a face on that thing. You guys, I'm not freaking, I'm serious. They're too weird looking. They're marking these giant mounds. I'm gonna go back to it. Let's see anything there. Watch. This is just bizarre. Look at, I see two little white eyeballs in the middle of that. Is there a black being in the middle of that? What's up, buddy? How are you? I see you in the rock. Who do you think you're dealing with here? An amateur? Yeah? Well, you were right. Yeah, like, why is there a branch in front of them Is that rock? I mean, what is that? I can't hold it very long. It's so hard to hold that. I see you! He's probably like, oh my god. What is going on? Is he holding a staff? Is it like a lookout station? I mean, what's going on? Hey, Fungu. What did I say? Fungu? Oh, yeah. Oh, check it out. Look at this. This is good. It's all sideways. There's a shot. Beginning of that world. Oh, see how they're off the ground always? But look in. That's where you're going to see him. You're not going to see this 12-foot. You can here, actually, but not... I don't know. It's very hard for me to change that thinking. Like, I'm waiting for some big dude to... Because that's what I always wanted it to be. I just want it to be these Bigfoots, and we all become best friends and live happily ever after. But unfortunately, and that could happen, but it's just that there's much more to it than that, and other beings, which complicates it, right? It's not just one thing. It's a billion things that we gotta... I like to exaggerate. That we have to... Are you kidding me? You know, that we have to take into consideration, and there's reasons why. Look at how is that thing there? Uphill like that. I can't wait to see that rock when I get home. I'm pretty sure that is them. I don't even know, but even if it is, I can't hold that zoom. Like I'm so hot right now, and it hurts your arms and you can't breathe when you keep the zoom steady like that. That is so blatant. Also, everything down here is bizarre. Everything. Oh. Not just a tree, it's the most bizarre tree within 100 miles of here. You know what I mean? What are you guys doing? It's 2021, remember? This summer, I mean, the other guys are gonna do it, so why don't you guys have some fun? Tell your boss to go jump in the lake. You wanna have some fun with Mark. Look at this trail as I go down the water. Over now. Hold on. One more before we over and out. So again, look, as you come down, always look careful. Don't look to be impressed always. Always look for them, and you'll always find them. I just wiped the first bug off of me of the year. Wow, that's exciting, actually. Check out the two leaners. Okay, so I showed you the leaner on the corner, and I sat down, and I was just going to be done filming, and I just had to show you these, because it's the ultimate confirmation. Hold on, let me get my piece out. See? It never changes. It's always the same. You know, we might get new stuff or something new, but it's among all of our new findings will be that same system always. I mean, are you kidding me with this thing? That's crazy. How did that thing get twisted like that? I mean, something took that thing and twisted it. And it looks like a teepee that goes into it in a sense. Crazy. I know, come back at night, sit there at night, I know. Yeah. That'll be a lot of fun. No, thank you. No, I do it sometimes. But I don't want to like be blatant with cameras and filming. I show the respect. Oh man, there's 3? That's 3, you guys. Look at that. I told you there's some giant scale stuff up there. Breach that top of that hill and you're in some big, beautiful stuff. It's 3. It's a trident. Always look on those. Little, look for little. That thing is so badass. Look at that. All right, I'm coming in there. I think I can come in there in about a week or two at the most. It's looking really good, you guys. Just in case. Bye. I think you can see it. Almost some kind of structure here. Let me explain. Oh yeah, there's a structure right there. So you guys, this is the first place I ever filmed a video in my entire life. Who remembers? I turned around, my motorcycle was parked there, remember? The 1200. I don't know how I got it up here. I just got here on this bike, and you could never have done it on the 1200. 600-pound motorcycle. 600 pounds, like, empty. Well, I mean, I can't even walk up it, much less drive that. So let me explain what happened here. Let me justify what I have done and what I've continued to do. What have I continued to do? Oh yeah, this is good, see? I had no idea, you guys. I did it with the...
So this is the first spot I ever found knowingly, the first time I've been back since I found it. I don't know how many years ago, 5 years ago. They're right there. Now this is not easy to see. I just want to show you some of the ones that aren't perfect. You know, they're right there. If you look to the right as well, not just the face, there's always more than one. You just got to study, you know, pause it where it's good for you. You'll see their tech, you'll see the language, you'll see everything. Okay, there's so many here, it's unbelievable. A lot of times I just skip this, but you see the trident. All right, I don't think I saw it or I would have filmed it, and you can see the little one in there. I've seen this many times. First place I've ever been, right here.
The worst shaky cell phone. I think I took most of them down.
The fact that there's a trident shadow and another trident shadow to the right that you can't see is amazing.
And if you want to see it, I can put them back up. It's horrible video, but they're right there with me, okay? So I drove up. So you guys, here it is. 2021 XR 650L. It has, how long did it take me to get here? 26 miles on it. That's about how long it took to get here. I just stopped at the gas station, that was it. So, I'm seeing a lot of snow up here. Let's walk up and see. I probably could have drove up a little further. It's its first day. I don't want to completely coat it in mud. I'll wait for like a week and then I'll get it. So, let me explain how I did this. Give me 1 second. First place I ever found. This wasn't here then. Since then, someone had made a campsite. It's very difficult to get here. The only way you can get in here is a motorcycle. You could walk, but it would take you, I don't even know, maybe half a day to get here from the dirt road that I came in from. Check this out. First place I ever filmed, you guys. I haven't been here since. It's all snow. Gosh darn it. Wonder if I can make the hut. If I could make it up to the hut, that would be cool. No one's been up here yet, like human-wise or anything. Maybe a couple animals. Like no one's even got up to where my bike is. And when does this winter end? It's beautiful in town. Look at this, you guys. I had no idea. I knew, because I was finding footprints and stuff. There was a hut up here. Look at the X right there. Can you see it? It's so good, you guys. It looks like an X you'd find in deep forest. You can see there's two. Oh my God, look. This is so important to me. That these X's are here like this. So there's one there. And there's an amazing one right there, and it's kind of hidden. Look at that. Why is it there? Uphill, field gold, and it's an X and a trident. And there's an X on the ground in front of all of the other X's. Let's try to get up to the hut. I'll try. I came this far. Of tridents. And inside the land of tridents, what's that? Man, is it getting deep. And is it hot? It's so hot. Oh my God. I can't do it. All right, so next time I'll be back. The hut is up there. I gotta get up there. Something's been all through here. Some kind of animal or something. I don't know what it is. These are all structures. Really cool. Oh, there's an X underneath. Because that's feet deep there. And then there's nothing there. But just enough to get it all down the sides of my shoes. Give me a sec. You guys, I don't know if I filmed this stuff because, sorry, I don't think I knew how to read it yet. I knew there was I was beginning to understand that there were structures. My feet are soaking wet inside. Can you believe that? There's so much snow going down my boots. Oh man, if the video is worth it, I don't mind it. But for this video, it really wasn't worth it. Just see that, you guys? Look. I don't know if you can see through the trees. There's an entire system in there being blocked. And then an incredible pine tree behind it. So that tree must be special. It's gotta be. I see there's an incredible leaner that I can't show you leaning to it. I could show you, but you just can't see it because of all this stuff. There's 3 or 4 X's right in there, which I find amazing. I could be back here in a week, I think. The snow will be gone. This is a hot corner of Eagle, Colorado. It's probably hotter here than anywhere around here. Maybe not right where I am, but if I just went back a mile that way, then yeah. Oh, I remember that over there. Let's see if we can zoom on that. Remember, I only had a cell phone. So here it is. The first place I ever investigated in my life. I don't know if any of you guys would remember that. Maybe Gianna? Oh man, here, hold on. There's a cave over there in the side of the... But I can't get it from there. Oh man, what is that? Yes, they're right here. There's some kind of seat there. There's a bone. It's the first place where there's a forest coming out of like that desert area. Where is that? I gotta get that zoom. You gotta be kidding me. You guys, I know this is something. It's a bear's den. It's theirs. It's something. Let's see if we can get it right. See it there? Where'd it go? I can't get it. See here, it's too low. I'm too low. Darn it. You'll see what I mean in a minute. It's almost impossible to film through this. That's it right there. You see that hole? It won't let me through. It won't let me through. Look at that hole in the side of that. That shouldn't be like that. I'll see if I can spot it on the way down. Let me go. I'm literally sweating to death right now.